This Headless Professor video is called The Turkey's Induction. And before you watch it, I want to give you two warnings. First of all, this video is rated PG for violence. It is just cartoon violence, but the leading character is killed and dismembered. And I also want to give you a second warning. If you reject induction, this video will make you a hypocrite. Well, with those warnings being mentioned, let's talk about induction. Induction is a form of reasoning in which we take observed facts in the past and then we create some general theories that allow us to predict the future. Induction is the method of science and technology. Now, induction assumes that the future will repeat the past, and some philosophers, rather skeptical, have challenged induction, saying that it actually assumes what it claims to prove. And one example sometimes given by those who question induction is the example of a happy turkey who eats daily and generalizes what's going to happen in the future on the basis of his experiences of the past. This turkey notices that every day, about an hour after sunrise, the farmer comes and brings corn for him to eat. Now, this particular turkey is born in the spring, in the month of March. And throughout the month of March, the farmer comes and brings some corn for the turkey to eat every day. Then here comes the next month, April. Every day, about an hour after sunrise, here comes the farmer with some corn for the turkey to eat. And then here's the long month of May. And again, the farmer comes every day with some corn for the turkey to eat. Then we get into summer, the month of June. And every day the farmer comes with more corn for the turkey to eat at precisely the same time. Then we get into the hot days of July. And every day the farmer comes with more corn for the turkey to eat. Then we get into August, and again, every day the farmer comes with more corn for the turkey to eat. And then fall begins with the month of September, and still every day the farmer comes with corn for the turkey to eat. Then it gets a little bit cold in the month of October, and still every day the farmer comes with some corn for the turkey to eat. And then we get to early November, and still every day the farmer comes with some corn for the turkey to eat. But then we get into late November. One day, late in the month of November, the turkey arrives to get the corn at the same time. And the farmer comes. But today, in his hand, the farmer does not have corn. But the farmer has something else in his hand, an axe. And the turkey gets his head chopped off. So the turkey relied upon induction, and induction failed the turkey. It failed to predict his eventual demise at the hands of the farmer. And so, why did the turkey's induction fail? It failed because his sample of days was too limited. It was many days, almost half of a year, but it was not long enough to detect a regular cyclical trend, a trend that would have indicated that turkeys are fattened throughout the summer and the early fall so that they can become Thanksgiving dinner. Now, when I was telling this story, Did you sort of figure out before I showed you the picture of the beheaded turkey what his fate would be? And you know how you did that? You were using induction. You were using your previous knowledge of what happens to turkeys at Thanksgiving to figure out what was going to happen to this particular turkey. So your induction succeeded, but the turkey's induction failed. And your induction succeeded because your sample was better. You've observed more turkeys, and you've observed more than one season. And therefore, you could have predicted what would happen in the future based upon your knowledge of the past. You used induction. We have to stop asking the wrong question. And the wrong question too long has been, how do we prove that induction really works? Here's the right question that we have to start asking. How can we make induction work better? How do we do better sampling? How do we get a better kind of experimental design so that our observations of the past will enable us to better predict the future? If you have any comments about this or other Headless Professor videos, please write me, brink@usa.com.